Resume. There we go. I've got my mats and I've got my setup all right. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so on your back, roll your knees from side to side. Actually, I'm going to mute you as well. I hope everyone's well. Mute all. Definitely a function that I am missing now that I'm back doing some live classes. Okay, turn that down a bit more. There we go. That's better. All right. So, knees rolling from side to side. I've got my arms stretched out. I think the weather is on the up. Yesterday was grim. So just keep doing this. A few more on each side. I may have made an error not getting sunglasses. And then bring your head up into your hands. One leg straight, one leg bent. Kick the straight leg up. They're nice big kicks. I haven't locked the dogs in the house. At the moment, they're not out here, but I may have to go and shut them away. So if I disappear, that's where I've gone. Do a couple more kicks. And then change sides. Just do two more. And then both feet to the floor, bridge, nice big high hips, and roll your back down to the floor. So push your hips up nice and high, roll your back down. Really working on the rolling down part of this, making sure that you're really mobilizing your spine. So try and roll your back down to the floor, one vertebra at a time. So I've just got my hands on my tummy because my arm is quite sore after my little op. So I can't rest it on the floor. Do two more. And then roll onto your front. So we're going to go into cat to cow. So all fours, arch your back up nice and high, and then dip. Again, really thinking about your back, mobilizing your back. So tucking your tail under and then arching. So a couple more of those. And then one foot forward, other hand down, and then thoracic rotation. So big reach round, feeding your arm through. Well done. Going to do about 10 on each side, but I will lose count. Let's say one more, and then change sides. So about 10 of these, and we're going to stand up. Let's say one more, and then up you get. So next one, I want you to do standing knee to chest. You're pulling your knee hard into your chest, balancing. Hannah, you've got a helper today. Ace. So keep this nice and slow. Just get a little bit of balance on each leg as you do this. Ooh. Or not, as the case may be. And then hip rotations. So alternate legs, hands on your hips if it helps. That's it. Pardon me. And then go the other way. A bit harder this way. One more. And then do some leg swings. Forward and back. Perfect, well done. That's good. And then change sides. And then side to side. So really working on the outward swing on this. Try not to let your torso move too much. Mine is because I'm hanging on to something that's moving. Change legs. The trusty gazebo that I thought was going to blow away yesterday. Do a couple more. And then moving on to some hip hinges. So I'm going to stand side onto the camera. Hopefully you can see me okay. Feet about hip width apart. Just pushing your bum back and then standing up nice and tall. Pushing your bum back and then standing up. So it's basically a deadlift, but not doing any weights or equipment. So just hinging your hips back, standing up nice and tall. So hopefully you should feel it in your hamstrings and in your glutes a little bit. At the top of the movement, make sure that you keep your core engaged. Do a few more. And then some hip hikes. Both legs straight, pulling one leg up and down like this. So don't let your legs bend. Both legs stay completely straight. And you should feel it eventually in the leg that you're standing on rather than the leg that you're moving. You should feel it kind of around here. Okay, keep going. And then change legs. Well done, keep going. You may find it slightly easier on one leg than the other. And hopefully you should feel your legs waking up at the sides. One more. And then into some step backs. So crouching position, stepping back and then tapping forward. So I'm just holding my hands here just because it's comfortable. You can put your hands on your waist. So you're doing this, trying to keep the leg that you're standing on as still as possible. Core engaged, that helps. Five more seconds. And change legs. Again, keep your core engaged. Try not to wobble too much. Good, and done. Right. Hopefully feeling a bit warmer now. So we're going to do our first set. No weight for this one. And we're doing 2 reps of the exercises, then 6 reps of the exercises, then 10. So you're going up in number 2, 6, 10. So you're going to be counting your own reps this first workout. And it's 4 exercises. So the first one is squats. Just going as low as you can comfortably for this first set. So you'll do 2 squats. Then you're going to do 2 press ups. Now I can't actually demonstrate this because I have my stitches out and it's not looking too happy, so I need to be really careful with this. So press ups on an inclined surface. So I've got a bench here. So I do it on this, in that position. If you've got a kitchen work surface handy, that's a perfect height, or a table, or even against a wall, but you want to do a press up on a raised surface. So it's 2 of those, and your hand position is going to be slightly wider apart than your shoulders, so when you press up, your elbows are coming out to the side like that. Then you're going to do hip hinges again, as we did in the warm-up, so just 2 hip hinges like that. And then you're going to do an overhead press. You can use a weight for this, or you can just press your arms up above your head. So it's just a warm-up set. Squats, incline press up, hip hinges, and then an overhead press. And you can use a light weight for that one if you want to make it a bit more challenging. So you're doing 2 reps, then you're doing 6, then you're doing 10. Everyone happy? So starting off with squats, I'll talk you through it while we're doing it. So it's 2 squats first of all, off you go. So you do 2 squats, then move on to 2 press ups. So go to your inclined surface, 2 press ups. So you're working at your own pace doing this. We may not all be working at the same time, and that's okay. And then it's 2 hip hinges. And then 2 overhead press. Good. And then back to squats. So it's 6 then. So keep working at your own pace. You don't have to work with me. I'm not going to be doing all of the exercises. So it does mean a bit of counting of reps, but it's the last time you'll have to do it. Okay, so imagine your press ups now. Good. So after you've done the press ups, doing 6 hip hinges. And after the hip hinges, 6 overhead presses. And resist temptation to use any weights. And when you've done 6, you're on to 10. Perfect. Good, well done. I'm definitely not doing 10 press ups. Good. So on your press ups, make sure that you're keeping your body in a straight line from your feet to your shoulders. And then once on your press ups, you're back onto 10 hip hinges. And then from there, 10 overhead presses. And when you finish, just rest. Good. Well done. So rest and you're done. So hopefully, heart rate should be a little bit higher now. Right, the second set. So kind of basing this on what we've just done. Goblet squats for 1 minute, so using a weight. Then you're going to do a different sort of press up. You're going to do a narrow arm press up. So you can do this on the incline again, or you can do it on the floor. If you're doing it on the floor, I would recommend on your knees, just because you can concentrate more on the technique. So you're really trying to get this exercise to work your triceps as much as possible. Again, I'm not going to demonstrate one, but you're working with your hands narrower than shoulder width apart, so that when you do your press up, your arms come along the side of your body, like that. So you're pressing up with your arms tight to the side of your body, and you should feel it in your upper back and your triceps. That's for 30 seconds. Then you're going to do a deadlift with a high pull. So this time you are using a weight. I'm going to have to go light. So doing a deadlift and then bringing the weight up to your chest. Now, there's a banded option for this as well. So if you haven't got a weight that you can easily do that with, you can use a band. Just grabbing my band. So if you're doing a deadlift with a high pull, stand on the band, hold it down a bit lower like that. So you basically deadlift down and then pull up. The band is slack at the bottom and you pull up nice and high. And your last one is a kneeling tricep press. So you either need to use a band or a weight for this. I'm going to show you the band. So if you have the band, you put it over your legs like that. Get the band behind your head. So you're in that position and you're going to press up behind your head. And that's as many as I'm going to do. So if you're holding the band, pretend I'm holding the band and you press like that. So your elbows, sort of down, stay tight. And stopping using this arm like that. Don't let your arms come out to the side because you'll start using your chest muscles. Your arms have to stay in, and you can do the same movement holding a weight. So you hold a weight in your hand and you just straighten your elbows up and down. I'll keep coaching as we do that one. So both the narrow arm press ups and the tricep press, you feel primarily in the backs of your arms. And I'll give you some coaching points as we go. Lynn, if you're right kneeling on that knee, if it's sore, yeah, you can do it standing if not. The reason I want you to do it kneeling is if you're using a band, it's the best sort of distance, but you can stand up if you're holding a weight. All right, so we're doing this. 1 minute for the goblet squat, 30 seconds for narrow arm press ups, 1 minute for deadlift high pull, and then 30 seconds again for the kneeling press. We're doing it 4 times through, and you get a little rest after each set. Are we good to go? Excellent. We've got fun weights wise. Lynn and Hannah, you're both using water bottles. I like it. This is the weight to use this morning. Quick, Hayden, go and grab one. All right, 1 minute for this. Off you go. So goblet squats for a minute. I'm going to do the squats with you, but I'm not going to be holding any weight because my arm's not healing. Probably because I haven't rested it. Oh dear. I'm an idiot, basically. Well done. So goblet squat. Keep an eye on your form. Keep your chest high, your depth. Although it'd be great if you can get your hips below your knees. I'm more interested in how high your chest is. 20 more seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. On to press ups. So again, you can do this on an incline or you can do it kneeling on the floor. Arms tight to your side. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Well done. So if you're kneeling, make sure your body is a straight line between your knees and your shoulders. 15 seconds. Well done. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, done. Good. Deadlift high pull. So up you get. I'm going to show you this without any weight. But either the band under your feet or a weight. 2, 1, off you go. So you deadlift down and then immediately pull up. Like that. So you're finishing the high pull. Elbows nice and high, so your elbows are higher than your chin. That's it, lovely, well done. And at the bottom of the movement, make sure you can really feel your glutes working. You're pushing your bum back and then standing up nice and tall. So keep thinking about what your bum's doing. That's it. So the pressing part, you want to make sure it's pulling up to your chest. That's it, good. Keep going. That is good. So hopefully you should feel this mainly in the back of your body, so your upper back, in your glutes and your hamstrings. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. So I'm going to show you the kneeling press. I'm not going to use the band, but just pretend I am and pretend I'm using both arms. So when you're kneeling up, it's really easy to let your back arch. So you want to try and tuck your tail under. So rather than being like that, put your tail tucked under so your core's nice and strong. I will keep my toes onto the floor like that, which helps support me. I'll have the band under my shins, and then I'm stretching up and down like that. Off we go. So the more you can keep your elbows tight in, like that, the more you'll feel it in your triceps. You want to really avoid letting your elbows come out to the side. That's good, well done. So it's quite nice to do this if you've got a band that you can put around your elbows, which forces it to stay in the right position. All right, 3, 2, 1, and then rest. Good, well done. Give you a minute's rest, have a drink. I'm going to move my arm.
Will you just show me the position of the last one, because I ran in to find the band.
No, that's absolutely fine. So
I got all tangled up.
So you have, I know, it is quite complicated one, this. So you have the band over, can you see it's over my, like that, so it's under my shins rather. So the band's under my shins, yeah. And then I'll just show you with one arm.
Yeah, sorry.
Like that, so don't let your back bend, keep your tail tucked under, and then you press.
Behind you, yeah?
It's behind you, yeah, so it stays behind you.
That.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. And then be really strict with your elbow position. So if your arm's going to want to come out to the side, so you need to force it facing forward like that. Yeah. When you're pressing, the more you can keep your arms pointing forward, the more you'll work your triceps. Your pectoral muscles will want to take over from your triceps. So they'll force your arms to come out like that. So it's that's the thing to think about. It's keeping the elbow pointing forward. So it's quite a technical exercise, but if you can get it right, it's brilliant for your triceps.
I may have to take off my watch because it's getting tangled in my hair.
If you struggle with using the band, then use a weight instead. You can hold the weight in both hands and in the same position, just stretch your arms up and down.
Okay, all right, thanks.
That's all right. Okay, set 2, 5 seconds. Goblet squats again. All right, 3, 2, 1, off you go, squats. Hello, cat. What are you doing here? My cat has become friendly. It's quite strange. Keep your chest nice and high. Hello. What's going on? Here you go. Emotional support cats come to say hello. It's most strange. Not sure what's got into her. Here you go. Keep going, 20 seconds. So keep the exercise slow and steady. 10 seconds. I know it sounds mean, but I want you to find all of these quite challenging. 3, 2, 1, and then narrow arm press ups. Has nobody fed you? Yes, well that's a lie, isn't it? Because you've got a bowl full of food. Yes. All right, off you go. Narrow arm press ups. So again, keeping your arms tight to your side. Like that. Can you hear the cat? Poor creature, she's starving to death. It's terrible. I think only 3 houses are feeding her at the moment. She's so funny. Just go somewhere else and get some food. That's what you normally do. All right, 3, 2, 1, and then, oh, hello. Which one's that? Is that Ethel? No, Doris. She's not interested. Look, right, hip hinge, sorry, deadlift, high pull. Go away. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So band under your feet or use the weight. I can't do the high pull part of this, unfortunately. Lynn, if you hold the bottle, hang on a sec, I'll show you a dumbbell. If you hold your bottle that way, so it's at either end of it, and you'll be able to get a better, see the high pull movement. That's it, yeah, that's it. So you can keep your elbows high then, that's better. Yeah, that's good. And watch you're not bending your knees on the hip hinge. So make sure that you're sticking your bum back and then standing up. So you're just hinging your hips back. And your knees, if you look where my knees are, they're staying over my ankles as much as possible, like that. That's it, well done. Good. Another 15 seconds. So the cat seems to have taken over for a mocker as the creature that wants to annoy me the most when I'm working. Last few seconds, 3, 2, 1, and then a kneeling tricep press again. So kneel down, band under your shins. You get into position. What? And off you go. I'm just going to watch you. That looks good. You're very chatty this morning. It's hilarious. What is it? Well done, that's good. Elbow position's nice. Good, keep going. Another 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then rest. Good. Got 2 more sets of those to go. So for the goblet squats, if you've got anything a bit heavier that you can swap for, have a go. These should feel challenging. So we'll start again in 20 seconds time. So grab a drink if you need it. I don't know what's getting into my cat. The cat's become really friendly. It's bizarre. I think she's starving to death, Simon. That's the problem. All right, get ready. So squats again. Just gym cat. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So hopefully now, third set of squats, you should be feeling a bit warmer, a little bit more mobile. So work on depth now if you can, trying to get your hips below your knees, keeping your chest high. Keep the movement slow and steady. These 4 exercises are all strength exercises, so you want to think about quality, nice and slow. Well done. 2 bottles, Lynn, well done. Remember that advert, why take 2 bottles into the shower? Vidal Sassoon, Wash and Go, that stuff was awful. 20 seconds, well done. I blame that stuff for the reason my hair was like Cindy doll hair when I used to swim, because I didn't condition it. I just used Wash and Go. Stripped everything out of my hair. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. 901 press ups again. Third set of these are going to start to get quite challenging now. So if you can't do the full 30 seconds, just rest in the upright position, take a few breaths, and then go again. Off you go. So if you need to rest, just rest in that position and then do a few more. So make sure you keep your arms tight to your side. So doing that movement. Well done. That's good. You'll really feel this in your core as well, so keep your core braced. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Deadlift high pulls. So grab your weight, grab your band. 2, 1, go. And that hip hinge going, that's really important. That leg position is really important. Hinging back, pulling up. Got my emotional support cat. She's hanging around, it's great. Well done. So again, your upper body is going to start to feel quite tired doing these. So if you need to, you can limit how far you're pulling the band up. Just go to your chest here rather than all the way into your chin. 15 more seconds. It's looking good though, well done. I don't know if you can hear my cat. She won't shut up. 3, 2, 1. Good, and rest. And then kneeling tricep press. So back down onto the floor, weight or band. Good, off we go. So again, it's keeping that elbow pointing forward all the time, trying to keep it as vertical as possible. Don't let your core give up either. I'm just showing you what I would be doing if I did have a band. So I really struggle with tricep exercises to keep my elbows in because my pectoral muscle is quite tight. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. One more set to go. Well done. Let's get into this thing. Look at her. She's become. Yeah. Why are you so cute all of a sudden? She's quite chunky at the moment. I suspect she's being fed in quite a few different places. Yeah. You're going around convincing the neighbours that you're starving to death. All right. One last round of this. We'll get started in 15 seconds. Don't rain. It's a bit grey. All right. Get ready. Goblet squats. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Well done. Looking good. There genuinely is a bowl full of food in the lean-to for this thing. Go away. She's quite insistent. Okay, keep going. Good squats, well done. That's good, keep your chest high, lovely. 10 more seconds. And then you've got one more set of narrow arm press ups. 3, 2, 1, good. Narrow arm press ups, last set. So you can help your arms, they're going to be quite tired now. Really, really keep your core braced. So when you're in this press up position, use your core to help you come out of the press up. So as you're pushing up off the floor, brace your core to help you. Off you go. Keep yourself nice and strong, it will help. Well done. Five more seconds. Then you've got the last deadlift to high pull. 3, 2, 1, good. Up you get. Grab your band or your weight. Last set of these. I think she's become my glamorous assistant today. Right, off you go. Deadlift, high pull. Nice big pull up. Perfect, well done. That's really good. Keep doing this without any weight. So just really focus on your upper back. Use your upper back to get this band up, especially if you're getting tired. Keep going. That's fab, well done. 15 more seconds. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, good, and done. And then last set of tricep press. So kneel down, band or weight. Be really strict with your core. Don't let your back arch. Keep your tail tucked under. You can even lean back a tiny bit if you need to. 2, 1, off you go. Perfect. Well done. Core nice and tight all the time. Okay, 10 more seconds, then we're done. That's good. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. Good. Right, that's done. Okay, your workout. So, depending on what equipment you have available, we have a choice of exercise. So you can either do kettlebell swings, you can do a ground to overhead, or you can do a squat press. So it's a vigorous move, whichever one you choose is going to get you really out of breath. Kettlebell swing, ground to overhead, squat press. So if you're doing the kettlebell swing, I'll just show you, demonstrate technique without any weight, unfortunately. So stand with your feet about squat distance apart, you can bend over all the way and then hips through. So bend over, hips through like that. So that's your kettlebell swing movement. So your ground to overhead, you're going to tap your weight to the floor and then drive it up above your head. I'm just going to show you with one arm. So it's down to the floor and then press up. Really using the momentum of coming up out of that. It's like a halfway between a deadlift and a squat. Coming out of that movement vigorously to get the weight above your head. And then a squat press, squat down and drive the weight up above your head as you come out of the squat. So which one are you going to choose? Anyone doing kettlebell swings? Excellent. Anyone doing ground to overhead? So Lynn, definitely do ground to overhead. That's the best one for your knees. Anyone doing squat press? Hannah's gone. You doing squat press? Excellent. Okay. So the idea of this is that you do 45 seconds of the exercise you've chosen. Either that's going to be squat press, kettlebell swing, or ground to overhead. Then you do 30 seconds of plank. Then you're doing 45 seconds of burpees of your choice. Then 30 seconds of plank. So the burpees, sadly, I can't demonstrate them, which is tragic. You can either do the full chest to floor burpee, where your chest hits the floor and you come up at that, or you can do the burpee into a straight arm plank, or you can do the burpee where you step out and step in. So you've got 3 options: full chest to floor burpee, straight arm plank burpee, or just to walk out and then walk back in again. Whichever one you're doing, you're getting down and getting up again with a jump. And that's the workout. Then we have a rest and then we're repeating it, but each time we repeat it, we're doing each exercise for less time. So it's 45 seconds of your choice exercise, 30 seconds of plank, 45 seconds of burpees, however hard you want to make those, and then 30 seconds of plank. So the plank I want you to do on your elbows and try and hold the full plank for the full 30 seconds. If you are failing, then you can drop down onto your knees and do a half plank. Sadly, I can't do any of these with you. What a shame. So I want you to get yourselves ready. We'll start in 20 seconds. I'll just get my timer going and I'll watch your form as you're going. Okay, so it's 45 seconds of your chosen exercise, either kettlebell swings, ground to overhead, or squat press. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, off you go. 45 seconds. Perfect, well done. So if you're on the kettlebell swings, keep the weight quite tight up, high between your legs. Bend over, really get your hips through. So it's big hip thrust. Use that hip hinge we've been practicing all morning. Well done. Looking good. Ground to overhead looks nice. Brilliant. So if you've got a heavy weight like you have, Hannah, you have to really dip and drive. Yeah, perfect, good. 15 seconds. Good. 5 seconds, and then we're going straight into plank. So you'll be out of breath and you get into plank. 3, 2, 1, down you go, into plank. On your elbows. Full plank, 30 seconds, starting timer now. Fab. You've all disappeared off screen now, which is hilarious. You could be doing anything. You could just be lying on your back, having a little rest. Well done. That's halfway, 15 seconds to go. Keep going. So make sure you've got your bum tucked under, everything nice and tight. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, up you come. 45 seconds of burpees. So either chest to floor, straight on plank, or walk in, walk out. Off you go. Well done. I'm genuinely quite disappointed I can't join in with these. I love a burpee. Well done. Doing really well, keep going. So each time we repeat this workout, it's going to be for less time. This is the hardest one you'll do in terms of length of time. 10 more seconds, and then you're back down to plank for 30. Good, well done. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Straight into plank, down you go. 30 seconds, and you get a proper rest. Well done. Keep going. 15 seconds. Look at your arm position in this and make sure you haven't got your arms together in prayer position. You should have your shoulders direct, your elbows directly underneath your shoulders. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good. So, next round, it will be 40 seconds of the exercise of your choice, then 25 seconds of plank, 40 seconds of burpees, 25 seconds of plank. So you've got less time. We're starting again in 30 seconds. How you feeling? It's nice weather for this though. It's not too hot. All right, get yourselves ready. 15 seconds and we're going again. So I'm going to be moving you really quickly this time between the two exercises, so you get basically no rest in between anything. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds. Go. So lean on your ground to overhead. Make sure that you're not letting your shoulders drop below your hip height. So if the weight doesn't go all the way to the floor, that's fine. So it's sort of near the ground and above your head. That's better. Yeah, perfect. Good. Well done. Nice swings, Nadine. They're good. Keep going. 15 seconds. On the swings, really thrust your hips forward. So you're using your hips to get the weight up to your shoulder height. That's it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Straight down to plank. Go. 25 seconds. Well done. Well done. Keep going. Last 10 seconds, and it's burpees. 3, 2, 1. Up you get. Burpees. 40 seconds. Off you go. Well done. Get straight into them. Good. 30 seconds to go. Well done. Sadly, I can't demonstrate any of these today. They look good though. 15 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and then down into plank again. 25 seconds, straight down. Off we go. "15 seconds. Pardon me. Again, make sure your elbows are under your shoulders, hands aren't together, bum tucked under. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Minute and a half rest. How are you feeling? Hot? Yeah. Grab a little drink. So you're doing vigorous exercises. You may not want to have too much to drink. So your next one, it's going to be 35 seconds of either your chosen exercise or the burpees and 20 seconds of plank. So it's getting nicer each time. I like pyramids that go down and not up. Another minute's rest. Got plenty of rest in these sets. I want your heart rate to come down significantly before you start again. Pardon me. Cat's still hanging around. She's ever hopeful. I don't know what you want. There's so much food in the house. Maybe I've just been friendly. Who knows? What's happened to you? So strange. All right. Another 20 seconds, we're getting started again. So kettlebell swings. So kettlebell swings, you don't have to go full height on these, Aideen. You can just go up to shoulder height. So just go to there. Okay, get yourselves ready. 10 seconds. 35 seconds and 20 for this now. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. I'm going to do a weightless single arm kettlebell swing, which is quite exciting. Yeah. Bending over all the way, hips rest through. "15 seconds. Keep going. Lovely, well done. 5 seconds, straight down to plank. 20 seconds for this. 3, 2, 1. Down you go. 20 seconds of plank. Easy peasy. 15 seconds. And 10. And 3, 2, 1. Burpees. 35 seconds. Off you go. This will fly by. Okay, that's brilliant. So whichever option you're choosing, straight down to the floor, straight on plank, or walk out, walk in, make sure you do a jump. Looking really good, well done. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then straight down to plank, 20 seconds. Well done. And then we've got one more set after this. 10 seconds. Brilliant, well done. And 3, 2, 1, rest, good. So your last set, 30 seconds and 15 seconds. So this should feel quite nice, the last one, hopefully, relatively speaking. So we're going to start again in 45 seconds. We've got one more set, and then we've got a little cool down exercise to do, and then we're stretching. It's flown by. How's your knee, Lynn? Is that right? Ace. All right, 30 seconds and we're starting again. Okay, so as before, your chosen exercise, plank, burpees, plank. Last 4 exercises. Get yourselves ready, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Keep demonstrating kettlebell swings. Well done. So squat press would be like that. I might finally get my left arm stronger than my right arm, you know. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, straight into plank, 15 seconds, down you go. What's going on? A little bit of rain happening. Well done. Holding that position nice and strong, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Burpees, last one. Up you get, and go. 30 seconds. Well done. Good work, keep going. Almost there. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, straight into plank. Last 15 seconds. Well done. Almost done. And 3, 2, 1. Well done. Excellent. Good work, guys. Right, have a drink. So looking at the time, obviously we're not quite done yet. We're just going to do some cool down core exercises to do, very, very gentle, starting with some dead bugs. So I want you to have a quick drink and then get onto your back. So you're going to start off just lying on your back, hugging your knees into your chest. Just hold them in. So as soon as you're ready, you can start doing that. And then from there, you're going to go up into an arms only dead bug. So just stay on your back for a little bit longer, hugging your knees into your chest. Let your heart rate come down a bit more. So nice deep breaths. Okay, and then bring your legs and your arms up. So again, I'm just going to demonstrate with one arm. So I've got my feet level with my knees, my thighs are vertical, legs aren't going to move at all. I'm just going to do single arm dead bug. So pretend I'm using both arms. So alternate arms behind your head, thumb down to the floor, nice, slow and steady. So you should feel like your core's working, but your heart rate should still be coming down a little bit. Keep going, another 15 seconds. Keep moving your arms. Make sure your back stays pushed down to the floor all the time. And 3, 2, 1, bring your feet down. So have your feet hip width apart, knees hip width apart, but your feet quite close into your bum. So you should be able to lean forward easily and touch your heels. And you're going to do a bridge. So both arms up above your head. I'm just going to push up into bridge, hold for the count of 3, and then down, but don't let your bum touch the floor. You push up, hold for the count of 3, and then let your bum go down to the floor, but not head to the floor. Just keep doing that for a minute. So your arms up above your shoulders are just adding a little bit of instability. So your pelvis has to work a bit harder to be stable at the top of the movement. So making sure that you don't let your bum touch the floor, hold the movement at the top for a few seconds and then down again. So I'm lowering down quite slowly and pushing up quickly. Keep going. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then sit up. So you can do this with your feet down or your feet up. I'm just going to keep my heels down for this one. And I'm going to do some gentle torso rotations. Dear, my phone's telling me I'm not moving enough. That's hilarious. So arm out in front of you, no weight for this, but arms straight. I'm just going to rotate from side to side. So keep it nice and steady. Keep looking at your hands as you rotate. Don't let your knees knock in together. So keep your knees apart, feet apart. Just gentle torso rotations from side to side. I'm doing perfect. So this shouldn't feel too challenging. 5 seconds. Good, and then back onto your back. Last one, move into a full dead bug now. So arms and legs moving. If you're struggling to keep your back pushed down to the floor, you can return to an arms only dead bug. Off you go. So alternate arm and leg. Let's try and work out how to do this with one arm moving. It's quite exciting. I might have to stop doing this. That's really bad. Okay, oh my God, that's so difficult for my brain to work out. So I can move one arm and not the other. Wow, I think I might just have invented an incredibly challenging dead bug. This is the most mentally challenging exercise I think I've ever done. I might have to stop and just talk to you. 10 more seconds. Keep going. Keeping the back pushed down all the time. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and done. Done. Hooray! Right, roll over onto your front into child pose. What's with the rain? It wasn't supposed to rain today. So into child pose. The cat's still shouting at me for some reason. What do you want? Okay, so down you go. Arms stretched out in front. Pull your fingers forward. Trying to keep your bum onto your heels. And then push up into cat stretch. Really arch your back up nice and high. This is where you join in, cat. And then from there, tuck your toes under and push up into downward facing dog. The bum nice and high, really stretch out your hamstrings. Try and get your heels down to the floor if you can. It's actually raining now. And last night, the weather forecast said it was going to be clear blue skies at this point of the day. Clearly a lie. Okay, and then from there, 1 foot forward, tuck your bum under and push forward. Lynn and Nadine, if you're getting soaked, dash off. You can finish something. You can finish on your own. Just finish this one and then do. Lynn, don't do glute stretch. Run! Nicely saved. Well done. Change sides. I was not expecting this morning. And then glute stretch. So either normal glute stretch into straight arm plank and get your leg underneath you. Lynn, you can do the one that I showed you on Saturday morning. So you've got your leg pulled over that way instead. Ace. Onto that one as well, just for some variety. And then change sides. You're running inside as well. Oh yeah, keep the device out of the rain. Good, and then quad stretch. So I'm just gonna do it standing up, just it's a bit easier for my arm at the moment, but if you can do it kneeling. Change sides. Well done. Hello. Hannah, it's been lovely having the girls doing the class as well this morning. Morning. Hello. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Yay. And then last one, just roll down, touch your toes.
I think they like the cat.
She's hilarious. She's clearly she's replaced Mocha as my emotional support animal for my classes. And then stretch up nice and tall. And then I want you to finish off the tricep stretch. So like that, pushing your hands down between your shoulder blades. Make sure you don't arch your back again, so tuck your tail under. Push your hand between your shoulder blades.
Can
Can you hear her? What's going on? Crazy cat. She is never normally this friendly. This is very strange. This is so bizarre. Right, change sides. What's got into you? Hey? Yeah, it's really bizarre. It's only taken you 8 years to get like this. This is all I've wanted, a friendly cat. Right. Right, all done. Well done this morning.
Thank you very much.
See you soon. Well done. Sorry about the burpees.
I'm a bit
See
soggy.
you later. Yeah, I know. Go and dry off. See you later. Have a lovely week.
Thanks, Catherine. Bye.
Bye. Well done.